folks, I thought I would do a Toddler Tuesday, but David seems to be in not great light in his buggy. He's dozing off to sleep, so we're going to do a story. David's best friend is Dobby. David's a wee bit rashy looking. David is the Tegan by Laura Lee Eagles sculpt, and he's just beautiful. I think he's probably the zenith of all reborn sculpts ever. He wears 6 to 9 month clothes, so he can be a toddler. Anyway, we're going to read him a book, and our book is Wish Fish. Look at that cute baby. Now, the exciting thing about Wish Fish is that it's by Aleta Robertson, and the illustrator is Gina Gabriel. I have my suspicions who Gina Gabriel is, but Aleta, I can tell you, is the Dalatorium, and she's on YouTube. She's certainly on Instagram. Wish Fish from the Dalatorium. Particularly exciting book, and I ordered it for my new baby granddaughter who loved it. And the dedication is to Brian, who's Aleta's husband. So we start. In her lion chair and fish on the plates before her, she sits at the top of the birthday table. Look at her beautiful blue eyes. I have never seen, my little granddaughter loves colourful books, and I didn't know how she was going to react to this one, but she was trying to grab it and sort of get into it. I love the bunting and all. Yes, Dobby, pay attention till I turn the page. It's difficult to do this. Right. Not sunshine or starlight left her moonstruck aglow, but the blaze of 7 fancy candles blushed her cheeks. She then posed to blow. The guests roared and cheered. Look at this particular guest. I love her wee face. The balloons are amazing. The illustrations are absolutely incredible. Enough Dobby getting out of shot. Look how good David is staying in shot. Shouting happy birthday delights. And the cake walkers walked. This is the absolute, it's totally original, this book. There's nothing like I've ever seen before. And clomped and hopped in step with the music, not wanting to stop to claim their cakes. Yes, of course, you go to a birthday party to get your cakes, don't you? Or even to listen. Now, these dolls very much remind me of Blythe dolls crossed with Cabbage Patch Babies. To Matilda Sally's 7 birthday wishes. Matilda Sally is the star of the show, and my granny, my closest person in the world's name was Tilly, not Matilda, but I certainly considered calling each of my 3 sons Matilda. Luckily I didn't, and none of them would have thanked me for it. Matilda's Sally face now flushed a bright blue, with 1 breath held deep and 7 wishes to choose. Look at Matilda Sally's definitely blithe eyes. And the balloons. Although she knew, and the others did too, it really did not matter. The wishes could not come true. Matilda Sally had no voice to listen to. Poor Matilda Sally, no voice to listen to. Out of the corner of her eye, Matilda Sally spied flames racing, wicks seconds speeding by. She thought, I admit all these guests might not be able to hear my birthday wishes, but at least they could pay, but the least they could do is pay me some attention. Poor Matilda Sally. And with that, Matilda Sally jumped up and nabbed all the birthday fishes. Birthday fishes, folks, who knew? If the Queen can carry marmalade sandwiches, Matilda Sally can certainly have birthday fishes. One by one, over her several candles' flames, she began to roast the fish, blowing smoked shape and round out the letter of each birthday wish. The guests stopped and turned, their noses upward smelling the burning fish. Even the cakewalkers stopped as their eyes squinted, their nostrils flared, and they watched as Matilda Sally's wishes floated through the living room air. I know! Dobby, it's not a bit of surprise, you're looking excited. David, I think, is now firmly asleep. They spelled out H-O-P-E, hope. They spelled out H-A-P-P-I-N-E-S-S, happiness. They spelled out B-R-O-W-N-D-O-G, brown dog. And P-E-A-C-E-F-U-L-N-E-S-S, peacefulness. They spelled out F-R-I-E-N-D-S and M-O-R-E-S-C-R-E-E-N-T-I-M-E too. Friends, and more screen time too. That would be my little nephew's birthday wishes. And they're 9 and 10. Lastly, they spelled out unicycle blue, U-N-I-C-Y-C-L-E-B-L-U-E. When the last letter of the last wish was blown, Matilda Sally realised she was no longer alone. Around her stood all her friends, their lips curled in smiles. You can't beat a friend, especially when you're 7 and it's having a birthday party. Together they watched as Matilda Sally's wishes floated out the window under the clouds and across many miles. The end. See, those cake walkers are getting their cakes. Now, Dobby, in case you're listening, David's clearly asleep. This is where Aleta writes her books. Look, that's lovely. Look at her greyhounds above her desk. I reckon there's probably a bigger chihuahua on the other wall. But that's maybe just inside info. And this is where Gina makes her art. Plenty of Oreos around there, and a castle, and a dinosaur. You can write books and make art too. Right, so Dobby, you get onto that tonight. And here's a little picture on the back of the book. It's Matilda Sally and her presents. So that's a book about friendship and acceptance, right from our community. Sorry about this camera. The sun's right in the window. But thanks for having me to Toddler Tuesday, and please support our Aleta or the Dalatorium. Definitely on Instagram. She has videos on YouTube, and we're hoping she comes back there too. She's a very clever girl. David's got this lovely rattle in his hand, so he and Dobby are going to have a cozy, and I'll put this lovely stripy blanket over them. And I'll speak to you all soon. Hope to see you next week, folks. Bye.